Guys, here's your lesson for the week. I thought I'd give you a little intro video, maybe that'd make it easier. Um, don't forget that you can always call me at this number here. It goes to my computer and I can answer any questions, so don't be afraid to do that. Last week, you should have finished up the gear lab, and you also should have finished up the gear quiz. So make sure those two are submitted in so I can grade them. I did put them as missings if you haven't done it yet, so make sure you do that. We only have 2 weeks left of the quarter, so we want to get all those missings up. I also did put all your grades in that I had over the weekend and update them. If you had a good score on your simple machine test, I got rid of some bad scores or some missing work to help move that grade up. But you still have to do the speed lab and the speed test to make sure you got that unit covered. And then also the simple machine test, and then we have this gear test coming up, and that'll be the end of the quarter. So make sure you're doing that. For the next 2 days, for your lesson one for the week, we have two things. One is a gear reading with some study guide questions, and then there's a gear reading quiz on it. For the gear reading study guide questions, I tried to help you guys a little bit. So I read the story to you, so it's a little bit of story time. You can also read on your own with the gear reading text, but then you do need to go to the gear reading and answer the questions. So there is a video going over it. I read it to you. I've also put in some animations to explain some of the things they talk about. Hopefully that helps you, makes it a little more interesting. So watch the video, and then there's some questions. And I also put some slides in here that were some things that we went over to help you answer the questions with it. And once you do that, you can hit next, and then you go to the next video, the next couple paragraphs. And so I broke it into pieces like that. I also tried to put in the pictures for you to see. Make sure you're answering in complete sentences and use vocabulary words that they use in the video. If you do that, put them all in, hit submit. We'll get a score back to you right away, and you can see where you're at. So the Google form is going to be grading it. It's going to be looking for some keywords and lengths of answers and things like that. It's not going to be super intelligent, but try put the best answers you can so that they make sense to you. So when you watch the video, look at the pictures, and then describe what they look like. When they describe what bevel gears look like here, line that up with what the text said when I read it to you and what it looks like to you, and make sure it makes sense. So good luck with that, and we'll have our morning meetings tomorrow and Wednesday, so I'll see you then.